Welcome, future kindergarten friends. It's time to play Guess That Kindergarten Teacher. Can you guess this week's featured teacher? The goal of this game is to get to know the Ashburton Elementary kindergarten teachers. We will give you some clues, and your job is to guess that kindergarten teacher. She has two cats named Gus and Nigel, and a dog named Moose. She loves ducks. She loves to read piggy and elephant books to her class. That's right, it's Mrs. Fox.
It's me. Hi, future Ashburton Kindergarten students. I'm Mrs. Fox, and I'm a kindergarten teacher at Ashburton. We're so excited to have you coming next year, and we can't wait to learn with you. I really hope you're in my class, but if you're not, all of the kindergarten teachers at school are amazing, and whoever you have, I know you're going to have an amazing year. So today, what we're going to do, we're going to read a book together, and I'm going to teach you how kindergartners at Ashburton read a story. So, we do something at school called being 5-star listeners. And I'm going to show you how to be a 5-star listener today. I have a nice big poster. So, there are 5 things that we have to do to become a 5-star listener. The first thing says our eyes. Our eyes are watching. So make sure while I'm reading our story that your eyes are looking at the screen and you're looking at the pictures and the words in our book. Number 2 says our ears. Our ears should be listening to the story. We want to make sure that we can hear the words that are being read. Number 3 says our lips are closed. We want to make sure that we have a quiet voice while we're listening to our story so our ears can hear. Number 4 says our hands are still. We don't want our hands going all over the place in kindergarten because sometimes you sit very close to other friends on the carpet. We want to make sure that our hands are still and in our lap. Can you show me? Can you put your hands still in your lap? Great job. And our last one is our feet are quiet. We also want to make sure that we're not stomping our feet too loud while we're reading a story. And we want to make sure that they're sitting crisscrossed and we are ready to read. If you are doing all of these things, you are being a 5-star listener. And this is what I like to do in my class. I like to count us down and as I count down, you're going to check in and see if every part of your body is listening. So ready? 5, check your eyes. Make sure they're looking at the screen. 4, check your ears. Make sure they're listening. 3, check your voice. Make sure it's nice and quiet. 2, check your hands. Make sure they're in your lap. 1, check your feet. Make sure they're still and quiet. 0, we are now 5-star listeners and we're ready to start our book for today. The book we're going to read is Pete the Cat, Rockin' in My School Shoes. Now this book's a little silly because this is going to be a book where I'm going to tell you to not let your feet be quiet the whole time. Whenever you hear that Pete's rocking in his school shoes, I want you to stomp your feet on the ground and I want you to rock in your new school shoes. So let's get started. Pete the Cat, Rocking in My School Shoes. Art by James Dean and story by Eric Litwin. Here comes Pete strolling down the street, rocking red shoes on his 4 furry feet. Pete is going to school and he sings his song. On the next page, I want you to stomp your feet as I sing this song. Ready? I'm rocking in my school shoes. I'm rocking in my school shoes. I'm rocking in my school shoes. Pete is sitting at his desk when his teacher says, "Come on, Pete, down that hall to a room with books on every wall." Where is Pete going? Where's a room in our school that has books all over? Oh, he's going to the library. Pete has never been to the library before. Does Pete worry? Goodness, no. He finds his favorite book and sings his song. Get your feet ready. I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes. Check out Pete. He's ready to eat in a big noisy room with tables and seats. Where's Pete? You're going to go here every day in kindergarten. Where do you think he is? He's in the lunchroom. It can be loud and busy in the lunchroom. Does Pete worry? Goodness, no. He sits down with his friends and sings his song. Get those feet ready. I'm eating in my school shoes. I'm eating in my school shoes. I'm eating in my school shoes. Pete and his friends are playing outside on a green grassy field with swings and tall slides. Where do you think he is? This is somewhere else you'll get to go every day. He's on the playground. Kids are running in every direction. Does Pete worry? Goodness, no. He slides and sings his song. Okay, let's see if you remember what to do. I'm playing in my school shoes. I'm playing in my school shoes. I'm playing in my school shoes. All day long, Pete sings his song. I'm singing in my school shoes. I'm painting in my school shoes. I'm adding in my school shoes. I'm writing in my school shoes. When school is done, Pete rides the bus home. Pete's mom asks him, "What did you do at school today?" And Pete says, "I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes. And I will do it again tomorrow. Because it's all good." So Pete seemed a little nervous when he was going to all of those new places in his brand new school with his new friends. But did Pete worry? Goodness, no. Kindergarten's going to be so much fun, and we're so excited to see you next year. This summer, anytime your parents read you a story, I want you to see if you can practice being a 5-star listener so you are beautiful, rock star, 5-star listeners by the time you come to kindergarten. We're so excited to see you next year. Bye, everybody.